Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marquita, and on this video, I'm going to be doing another flip through of my catch-all planner for those of you who may be new to the channel, and also because I've changed some things, so I try to keep you guys in tune with what things have been updated or changed, and so that's what we're going to do today. Plus you guys seem to really enjoy a good flip through video, so if you're new here, I hope you'll stick around and consider subscribing, and also give me a thumbs up if you guys enjoy this video. So let's jump on in. I'm going to flip through my catch-all planner, and if you want to see that, make sure to stay tuned. Okay, so you guys know I love a good flip through. I love to sit here and just look at it, and I love to show you guys so you guys can kind of see what I've got going on. And so I thought, why not do a flip through today? Hey. So first and foremost, Notique cover. You guys already know I adore Viv. She's amazing. All of her products are amazing. This is a new cover I got because I know I showed you guys this one last time. And if you've been like on my Instagram, you already know like what all planners I have and covers I have from Notique. And so I recently showed you this one. This was the one I was using for my catch-all planner, but this one is now my menu planner because I just wanted a lighter vibe. And then I also knew that we had these poly covers coming in that I wanted to use with this kind of neutral, very neutral tan cover. So y'all know I also have the black one. I love the black one. It looks so good with the black poly cover, as you can see. And I'll do a flip through of that next so that you guys can see that on a different video. So that's what I've got going on here. This Notique cover, I do have a link below if you guys are interested. There's a coupon code as well. So when you open it up, you see our new poly covers are so gorgeous. They fit so perfectly with the Notique cover here, which is a half letter cover. And so it slides in and out. So I do have a front and back cover. So as you can see, front and back, and I just take this back cover here and I slide it right on through inside of the pocket, and that's how it stays in. In terms of discs, I have our clear discs, which I love. These are in 1.50. We do have 1.25 in the clear as well, which is classic size. This is right in between classic size and expander size, and I think it's the perfect size. And so that way I can have a little bit of extra, but at the same time it still closes. I don't know if it would close with expander discs. So that's what you see here. We do have these covers available in black, this color, gray, dark gray, clear, and frosted. So we've got a lot of variety there. So on this side, I'm still working on decorating and how I want the side to look, but right now I just have our journaling cards here. These are available, of course. Everything you see is Fancy Plans Co. and is available, so you don't have to ask. You just know that it's probably ours, with the exception of like some dangle charms and things like that, and of course the Notique cover. So I've got them just kind of stuck in here because I love how the wording's at the top, so you can see like what the journaling card is. And so I'm working on these other pockets in terms of what I want to put there, and maybe possibly adding some new things to the shop. I also have this Gold Mine and Cocoa kit here that I want to use, that they sent me, and I want to use that in an upcoming spread. So I just have that tucked there so that way I don't forget that I want to use that. Okay, so now you know the cover, you know our poly covers, what kind of discs I have. Let's talk about pins. So the pin that I am obsessing over right now, which is available in our shop as well, is the Sharpie S Gel. I use 1.0. We have 0.5 and 0.7 and then 1.0. I like the 1.0 because it allows me to do some faux hand lettering, and so I just really enjoy using the Sharpie S Gel. It glides on paper like butter, y'all. So I'm using the Notique pen loop for that. I also have a mild liner in here using our pen loops. By the way, if you haven't seen them, they have our logo on them. I think it's pretty cool. And so that's what you've got there. So that way I can have a highlighter. And then at the top, I'm using my other favorite pen, using our pen loop as well, which is the 0.7. And this is the Muji pen. I almost forgot, but y'all know how much I love this Muji pen. And again, all of these pens are available at Fancy Plans Co. And then these bows up here are not from our shop because we decided to take a little break from bows. So these bows are from Kay and Coco. I love her bows. So I'll show you a little bit more in depth once I get to that section. And then same thing at the bottom, these dangles and things, those are from Kay and Coco as well. So I love her stuff. It's just, yeah, her stuff is so pretty and she has so much variety. Okay, so when you open it up, the first thing that you see is this grid vellum, and I just love a good grid vellum. And so when I had our frosted covers on, you could see through to the grid vellum in the back, and I just thought it was so pretty. So we'll see how long this cover lasts, but I'm probably going to be transitioning back and forth between that cover and this cream cover because it just goes so perfectly. So that's what we've got there. I have a little teardrop clip along with a notique card that says quiet focus results, and then within that pocket I stuck a little dot here so it would stay in place, but I have the 2021 calendar at a glance, and I have it tucked inside of our triangle pockets with a little photo of Miss Addison and I. And then we get to this no tab dashboard in frosted. You guys know I did a video recently on how to make this. These are our journaling cards and our 2x4 adhesive pocket. So I stuck 3 adhesive pockets there, and then I just stuck the cards in the inside so that way I can have a little bit of inspiration when I flip to this page. I'm all about vibes and I want to open up and see this first, and hopefully that will motivate me. So I have the adhesive pockets on this side and on this side so that I can have more. So these come in a set of 12, I believe. I have 2 versions of these, so I just kind of picked randomly what I wanted and threw them in there. And then I also like, you know, putting them in different places throughout our planner. Perfect. I love these. And next up, what we see is we added a new font for our name, our custom name vellum. So this is our new font that we've been using for our wording stickers, and I love, love, love the font. It's like a real hand lettered font. And so we print on thick vellum, so you could have one of these, of course, in the front of your planner just to have some customization there. And so before we go any further, let's talk tabs. So initially how I had these tabs set up, I just had our regular tabs, kind of like these, except not clear, because these are clear tabs. This is my business and social media planner. And as you can see, that's how the tabs look. So these are clear tabs again. Within this planner, my catch-all planner, they weren't clear tabs, but the wording was written out all the way. But I decided to add these to our shop, which are abbreviated words. And so that way I could have 12 tabs as opposed to having some top tabs and some side tabs. I now have all side tabs, and I love it because you can see everything all in front of you. And so because I knew I wanted 12 tabs, I didn't want the font to be scrunched in so much because there's some really long words and I didn't want everything to be scrunched up. So this is how our abbreviated monthly tabs are. There's just 3 letters. And so that way you could kind of just have just a abbreviated version of certain planner subjects. And so my brain just kind of kicked it in and it knows like what these things mean. But basically just to go over them with you, just in case you're thinking about something like this. The first one is calendar, then home, meal planning, family, fitness, faith, school, personal, self-care, lists, financial, and business. So I think that's pretty easy to know. I don't think that the fact that there's only 3 letters kind of makes it to where you're like confused. My mind has pretty much flipped to these sections rather easily. And so these have been working out so good because again, look at that top down view. You can see everything you need right in front of you. And you don't have to say, okay, well, let me look at the top and see the subject, and then let me look on the side and see what the sub-subject is within that section. Now that does work as well. So that's still an option and it's still available in the shop. But for now, for me, I just wanted to see everything right here and easily get to the section that I want to get to. And so that's all about tabs. So we have 12 tabs, 12 clear dashboards. We're all sold out of frosted and clear for right now because we're working on our box, our planner box. Thank you so much, by the way, if you ordered one. You have no idea how much I'm in such appreciation of you. And so we're working on fulfilling those. After we fulfill those, then we will be adding back to the shop the clear and the frosted tabs. So inside the box comes with 12. So if you want to later, you want to change it out to where it's not, the divider sections are not monthly, because it does come with a sticker sheet of monthly tabs for you to put on the dividers. You want to change later to something like this, you can. Because as you can see, I don't have monthly sections in here. All I have are these, and that's just what works for me. And I only keep 1 to 2 months inside of my calendar section, which I'm going to talk you through that. Okay, so next up are task cards. Same thing. It is on our no tab dashboard, no top tab. And so basically these are our 2x3 adhesive pockets. The other ones are 2x4, and you could use 2x3 for this. I just like the snug fit of the 2x4. And within here we have our clear, these are ours, but because these are what we use for the box, but you guys know that now our clear cards have our logo at the bottom, and I think they may be sold out too, but we also have other colors. And then I have our flags on there with different stickers with different different tasks based on the subject, because as you can see, each one has its own subject. So that way I could easily come here and I could pull out whatever I need to pull out. Now you could use this for reference if you just want to say, okay, these are the things I want to make sure I'm doing for home. These are the things I want to make sure that I'm doing for work. And then I have more on the back, and school, self-care, family. These are just the things that I want to do. You could do that, but I like to pull them off because I do have double-sided. So I have some tasks on this side, some tasks on this side. So how you would use those, you guys know, you just pull them off and stick them in your planner, and then you put them back when you're done. Just because these are just standard tasks that you do all the time. So it's great to have a way to not have to write them out all the time and to be able to remember those tasks. So all of this is available in the shop, and I think if we're not sold out of the clear cards, we are on our way to be sold out. But we do also have black, we have gold, silver, we have lots of different colors. So that's their task cards. And then we get to our 2020 year at a glance. I do have to revamp this for 2021, so stay tuned. We will have a 2021 year at a glance. And this is where I come and write out all of the appointments and things that are upcoming at a glance, so I can see it here. And then I take this and I transfer it into my calendar for that particular month. So everything starts here in terms of writing something down, because again, I don't have a whole bunch of months in here, so I can't pre-plan that way. So this is one way that I pre-plan, is that I'll come here and I'll write it in first, and then I'll come here when I get ready to plan for the week or for the month, and I'll see what I have to do for that month, and I'll transfer it onto that calendar. We also have this little magnetic clip that I got, and so I keep that clipped here so that way it automatically flips to this page, because it has just a little bit of weight to it. And so it only has, and if it is more pages that needs to be clipped here, like let's say I was on this page or this page, I like to not have additional pages in my way. Sometimes I just want to automatically flip to it. So I know that if this is here, I just put my hand in here and it'll get me right where I need to be. So that's what we've got there. And then we get to our clear quote dashboards. These are available in vellum and in cardstock and clear printed. So as you can see, it's really cool. It's just a clear printed, and I always give myself the mistakes, so don't think they come like this. This is just printed incorrectly. So of course I'm not going to throw it away. I'm going to keep it, but it's really cool. It's just like a clear page with a quote on it. We've got a ton of different quotes. So I keep that in front of the marble vellum. You guys know I love marble. And then we have another frosted no tab dashboard, and this is where I keep the sticky tabs, the page flags. As you can see, they are really pretty. And so these are from our shop, of course. And then I also have some stickers here, and these stickers I use to date out our months, because you know our inserts are undated, and so it's perfect to be able to have these and just stick them inside of our 2x3 adhesive pockets, and you have months ready to use. We are also sending in the box these dates, so that way you have some dates that you can kind of start out with, and you could be able to plan out your months and your weeks. And then I have my morning routine here on the journaling card and evening routine on the back side. Next, we get to the calendar section. So on the calendar dashboard, I have a triangular adhesive pocket, and then I've got some washi on our cards in here and our transparent. I feel like I want to keep saying our, but you guys know that I want to just stop saying that and just talk you through like I normally do, instead of saying our. So I'm going to try to stop saying that, and you just know that everything is from our shop, except for these bows at the top and then the notique card I just showed you. Okay, so now I can stop saying our or the shop. I'm gonna try, but it's hard. And so we've got some grid washi. I like the black and the white. I like using them in my spreads. I just love that little extra pop of something. Also, if you guys don't know, if you're not familiar with our dashboards, they are not super thick. And the reason why we chose that on purpose is because I don't like a bulky planner. And I feel like if you have these super thick dashboards, like I love the Happy Planner dashboards, but they're very thick. You can't have a ton of those in your planner and also have a lot of paper. And so by us having the thinner, still great quality, still plastic dashboards, it just allows you to have thinner dashboards and still get the look that you desire. So just in case you're wondering, that's what we chose on purpose, just because of our own preference. So this is starting out the calendar section. So I just have a little note here for my study schedule, my spiritual schedule, things I want to do on a daily basis. I have it broken down by day. And so we've got Monday through Sunday and then all the things I want to do. Then we come to November. So for November, I switched it up. And I started doing or using the dashboard hybrid layout. It's called horizontal dashboard. And so basically what I did is I just took a dashboard layout on one side. Oop, can I show you? Because I think I'm going back to the dashboard layout for December. But I think you get the point. Okay, here we go. Dashboard on one side and horizontal on one side. And so we've got little pops of black just to tie it all together. So that's what I've been using, and I've actually been loving it. But I do want to go back to the traditional dashboard layout for the end of the year because I had some inserts that I wanted to use. I don't want them to go to waste. So this is my monthly section. Within my monthly section, I track everything from meetings to anniversaries to just outings, although we're not really doing too much. We are going camping in this month of November, so we're really excited about that because we haven't been doing anything. And of course we're not going to be around people, we're social distance and all that stuff. So but it gives us some time to spend as a family. So that's really the only thing we have to look forward to this month. And so that's what I typically track on my months. I am going to do a video soon and like show you guys how to use the monthly, because I feel like some people don't really quite know how to use it. And sometimes it's hit or miss for me as well. And so that's what we've got there, my monthly. And then we get to the first week. I love the way this was decorated. I struggled. I did do a play with me on my channel and I struggled through it, y'all, but I really like how it turned out. I love being able to write the menu plan here in this section and then break down our appointments and then add some additional details on the left-hand side on a traditional dashboard page. And then this is the current week that we're in. I have a top tab in this case. We don't have these available in frosted in the shop, but we do have them in clear. And we do have stickers that say today, that come with a today and a blank if you want to write in something there. I like the frosted look to just, because I can see it enough to know that this is where I am in the week. And within this dashboard, this time I have one of our 5x7 adhesive pockets. Now these are really cool because it acts like a pocket. You're already going to be using the dashboard, so it doesn't take up too much more space. To me, it's a better option than having the really bulky pocket folders in here. And then if you see, it's clear, so you can still see through to the back of the page and you can tuck things in it. And I just think it's a more sophisticated look. You can use these in so many different ways. I've seen people cut them in half and use them as triangle pockets. There's so many options for this. And so these fit perfectly on the half letter. The again, I think this is 5x7 or 5x8. No, it's not 5x8. It can't be 5x8. Might be 4x6. Might be 4x6. We've got so many options in the shop. I think it's 4x6. Okay, and then within that pocket, that's where I typically just keep my inbox. And so I just keep it pinned here with a teardrop clip, so that way I can keep a sticky note on here that just kind of tells me something that I need to do. On the sticky note, I have our new wording stickers. We have a ton of wording stickers, and I just put the to-do list wording sticker there, and I wrote some things that, something I needed to do. That says top priority and to do, so you could take the sticky note. This was a mistake one that I printed, and I didn't want to let it go to waste, and I feel like it's just perfect to pop right in here as opposed to snapping it in, because it does come punched. So I cut that part there, and then I just keep it tucked right there just so I can see things that are just like super important to me. I need to know about it and I want to see it, right there in front of me. And then I have some stickers here. So we have boxes and icons. So I want to use these in an upcoming spread. I need to add black to the shop. I printed this for me. And so I am going to be probably adding something that has all black in it because I feel like these are so timeless. And so this is just something that I'm going to use that I printed for myself. But we do have what's called Plant Life. All of our boxes and icons now have a option for transparent or matte or glossy. And so I wanted to use the boxes in matte, and then I wanted to use the icons in transparent. And I thought that would be really cool. So this is the floral version of Plant Life. This is brand spanking new. And then this is the standard, well, there's 3 options for Plant Life. You'll see it. And so I thought it was so pretty to be able to use transparent stickers. Look at that, y'all. Isn't that so pretty? I really love it. And I don't think you can see it. So I decided to just go ahead and add a transparent option and a clear option to the shop just in case you wanted to have both. And so I am going to be using this in an upcoming spread. So I wanted to keep them. That's what I do. I just keep any stickers that I want to use. That's why you saw that Gold Mine and Cocoa one in the front cover. Any stickers that I want to use in upcoming spreads, I just tuck them in the pocket so that I see them. And I know that, you know, this is what I want to use, and I'm prepared to, and I, you know, can plan on the go. If I have this planner in my bag or something like that, I don't have to say, man, I can't plan if I'm bored and I just want to do something, because I have no stickers, because I will always have them. And I like to keep this planner loaded with just different things. And I'm feeling so good about the way this is set up. I have total planner peace right now. So this right here was from our Skinny Mini fold out shopping list that was printed incorrectly. Again, we don't waste around here. I am going to be doing a super huge oops sale too, so stay tuned. And our oops pretty much have minor imperfections, and so we're going to be doing bundles, or we're going to have like bundled items that we're going to allow you to purchase if you so choose. So I decided to just keep this. I thought it was so cute, and I cut it. No, I think we cut it wrong. It was printed correctly, but we cut it wrong. And so I said that would be super cute to just pop in a spread with my shopping list. And then this is the other half of the spread. And I used Denim Dreams to decorate this along with some other different things. And I think I might have done a plan with me on my channel. I didn't do a plan with me on this, but I love how this turned out as well. And so I went ahead and just pre-planned for the next week, just because I had, I don't know, I think I had some stickers in here and I just wanted to play and I was bored. So that's the advantage of having everything all in the planner. And so I'm all planned up. So the next plan with me that you will see on my channel would be after the 22nd for that week of the 23rd. That would be this week. And I'm not quite sure why I don't have another week, because I think I probably would need another week, because that would take me, or maybe that week goes into December. I'll have to see, because all of our inserts come with 5 weeks. So I'm technically, I think I'm missing one. So I'm not sure. This is probably a oops or something that I decided to keep. Okay, and then we get to the pre-planning, but again, that bow right here, which is from K and Coco, y'all, is so pretty. Look at it. It is so gorgeous. It's got that pretty floral pattern and it works perfectly with the color scheme. And so I have my pre-planning page pinned to this, which was, I believe, December. And I went ahead and just decorated with the Alicia Michelle stickers, just so this didn't go to waste. And so what I did is I pinned this here so that way I could pre-plan. You know, if I'm looking for something that needs to be done in December, I'll come here and just write it in. And so I love these pre-planning pages for that reason. So this is what I would do, you know, if I want to break more things down after the year at a glance that I showed you. If I want to break it down even further for the month, I'll come here. Okay, then we have December, nothing planned in here, but of course I'm going back to the dashboard for December. Then I have my pre-planning page in here for January. All right, so then we get to the home section, as you can see, home. And at the bottom here, I have this K and Coco dangle. As you can see how pretty it is. So gorgeous. And I have one of our journaling cards here pinned to it, along with this quote that says, "Every minute spent planning is an hour earned." I love that quote. Not available in the shop just yet, because I think I want to format it a little bit differently. But I heard it somewhere, or my husband heard it somewhere. He said, you know what, that would be cool on a vellum or something. And so I just have the tab here, and then I have that vellum in the back of it. And then we get to this Come Clean Challenge from Clean Mama. I do this from time to time, and it does say January 2016, but I feel like these are tasks that can be done all the time. So I just keep it in here for reference. And then we have projects that we want to do. So you guys know we did the floating deck, the main deck, and we wanted to do some other things. We did my husband's office, we did Addison's room. And so, yeah, so I need to check some of those things off. And then some things I needed to get from Lowe's I had in here, because again, this is the home section. On the back here also, this is a cloth and paper sticky note. I have a daily schedule of things that I wanted to do in terms of cleaning. Then these are our project inserts, and this is my next project. I'm doing a closet makeover for our master bedroom closet. You guys know I already did Addison's, so I just kept it in here. I still kind of low-key want to decorate this. And then I've got some blank, and then we already did the fulfillment room. But you know, I don't know, I kind of just want to keep it in here and still write out what I did. And then I have a little clip here, a little magnetic clip that kind of holds these pages together. And then we get to zone cleaning, which is what we do. I'm going to be doing a zone cleaning video coming soon, just in case you guys are wondering how we do that. Then I had some laundry hacks that I wanted to write in. And then we just have some random fill paper, another Kay and Coco dangle, which is very similar to the one I just showed you. And I positioned it to where it wouldn't obstruct any of the divider tabs, and that works out. More fill paper. And then we get to the meal planning section, which is my favorite. So at the top, I have a triangle clip and this journaling card that says, don't sweat the small stuff. During the early stages of COVID, I would write down all the meat that I had on hand, because meat was just a real struggle to get my hands on. And I'd still like to do that, just to kind of look in our deep freezer to see what we have available and keep a list here. And I just cross it off as we use it. All right, then when we turn the page, this is from the Denim Dreams collection. It's vellum. Isn't it so pretty, y'all? It is so pretty. It is so pretty. It has like a little floral pattern. And so I keep that here. And as you can see, you can layer things up. I love to layer. So there's a lot of layers going on right here. And so now we can really look into the meal planning section, see what we've got going on. We have a year at a glance, similar to the year at a glance you saw at the beginning of the planner, but this is just for meal planning. So I'll come here and just write in what we're having. You can plan the whole year of menu if you want. You could do it by the month, you could do it by the week. This is awesome. So I'll definitely be, revamping it for 2021. I also have items to keep on hand. I have family favorites. I can go based off of what I know they would like. I have another magnetic clip there. Then we get to the recipe cards. I typically stick what we're having for the week in here. And then I also like to have some blank ones in here, like this one that may be partially filled out or blank. And on those days when I'm just sitting bored and, on like taking a road trip or just at the doctor's office or whatever the case may be, and I want to plan, then I have something that I can do. And then we have all of the shopping list inserts. Again, these are the oops, I just stuck some of them in here so I can use them for another week. And then this is the other half of that. So this is how it's supposed to look, and you're supposed to be able to fold it like so and then tear it out. Tear out the shopping list size. So these are the meal planning fold outs. So what I like to do sometimes, as you can see, these are formatted for personal size or mini size. I think this is personal size, but I still put it in my planner. So I feel like it just gives you a different look when you use different size inserts in your planner. It allows you to kind of stack things in a different way. So I don't always use the half letter sizes. Sometimes I'll use different sizes, and they kind of act as half sheets, and just, I don't know, I just like the look of that. And so that's what we've got there. And then this is actually true half letter size menu planning inserts. Next, we get to the family section. We've got some, these aren't from our shop. I got these from Amazon. They are so pretty, transparent sticky notes and rose gold or rolls. And then this week, sticky notes with a little triangle adhesive pocket at the bottom. And we have grid. This isn't vellum. This was a misprint. I printed on sticker paper on accident, but most of our vellum you could get in vellum, clear printed, or you can get it in printed on cardstock. So just FYI. It's clipped here, a little journaling card that says be a voice, not an echo, with a little teardrop clip. And then we get to do things. I had things to do during a pandemic. And so I'm still working on that list and still trying to do some things. Also some activities I wanted to do. Then we get to the daily block schedule. This is like an ideal day for me. This is what I would like to accomplish in a day. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but I like to have it in here for reference. All right, then we get to a typical schedule. So this is a typical schedule in terms of things broken down by hour. I don't do this every week. I just like to have a reference in here so that I can see, like, on a typical day, how would I like my day to be structured? And it works out well to just have it in here for reference. So that's what I keep in this family section as well. And then we just have a habit tracker in here. We've got a weekly routine for Addison, as you can see. And I was working on one for all of the family. That's why I have these clipped here. I haven't quite gotten time to do that or had time to do that. And then we get to the fitness section. We do have a little flower clip here from, again, K and Coco. It's so pretty, y'all. I love it. I'm really hoping you can see that. Look at that. It's so pretty. So I just keep that clipped down here at the bottom. We have another one of those clear pages stacked with another vellum. And so I just keep it pinned together like that. And then we get to the fitness section, November 2020. I don't always fill out my monthly, but here, eventually, you guys know that I started Nutrisystem. I want to put my workouts here. So I'm really going to try to be good about that for December. So that way I'm fully prepared going into 2021. I didn't decorate this, but I did go ahead and start writing in some things I was eating, and then I fell off in terms of writing it in. I'm always falling off, but as you guys can see, I know I did a whole fitness planner setup video. By the way, if you've been looking for that video, I deleted it by accident because I'm slacker. And so I found the footage. And I'm so excited because you guys don't know how many comments I got about how good that video was and helpful and informative. So I'm going to edit the video and I'm going to upload it back to the channel. So stay tuned for that. And so you guys know I have a whole full fitness planner, but what I decided to do, just because I love having everything all in one planner, is that I still have my fitness planner. Which is right here. I still have this chunky with all the things that I need, and I even have the months in here. So everything's broken down by month. As you can see, y'all know I hardly ever do that. So I have tabs for the month in here. So what I'm going to do is once November's done, I'll just take it and I'll stick it in November. And I did the same thing for October. So that was helpful. And so that's what we'll do. And then we'll be able to reflect on this and see kind of how things went. Because I do want to have like a journal just to see like what's working and just how I can improve. So fitness section. So you guys just saw how I have that set up. And then I had this quick reference guide for keto because it's just my go-to diet. So I'm pretty sure after I do this whole Nutrisystem thing, I'll go back to keto. So quick reference for dinner and lunch, just to have it here because it's just easier. Then we have on the go or go-to meals for keto and to keep on hand. And that is it for fitness. Then we get to faith, F-A-I. I added this recently, but I wanted to have just some to-do list items I wanted to have in here for faith. And so this isn't where I come and plan things out. It's just a reference. And so I have my weekly schedule in here. I just showed you guys the to-do weekly schedule here in terms of meeting prep. I have it broken down by meeting prep, ministry, kids, and Zoom. So these are like our meetings. This is the meeting prep, this is the ministry, and this for the kids. That could technically have said meetings, not Zoom, but that's how we're doing it right now. So that's what I have here. So this has been helpful. And then I have another sheet, a few more sheets just in case. Then we have just some fill paper, habit tracker, and so this is constantly evolving in terms of how I'm going to use that. Then we get to school. So I have Addison, she's in the first grade. This was going to be her school schedule, but you guys know I have a whole homeschool planner, but this is a fairly new section as well. So I'm going to dump some things here. I also have some ideas on some things that I want to work on with her. And then I put here some struggles she has, you know, just to keep myself up to date on what's going on. And so just random fill paper basically as well. Then we get to the personal section, and this personal section, this needs to actually go to the business section. I have some videos that I filmed because I wanted to know what all I had filmed. So I'm going to take this out and put it in my business section of this planner. So I feel like this is a hub of my whole life. And so that's why I like to have all of the sections here, even though I have a separate business planner, I have a separate faith planner, I have a separate meal planner, I have a separate school planner. I like to still have the sections here so I can take it here and put those things here and use this as an inbox and then transfer it out of here into those planners. So that's why I still think it's important to have every single aspect of your life broken down. And to me, the best way to do that is in one planner system. And then if you need to break it down even further, then you can create an extension of that section into another planner. So I'm going to move that to the business section, or I might even, no, I'm going to keep it in the business section because I like to just have it, because sometimes I don't have my business planner on me and I want to see like what was filmed so I can see how to schedule. Okay, then I also have 50 best practices for living a well-designed life, and I just like to have that in here for reference. This is from Day Designer. It's a full page that I just folded in half. And then I have a note page that just had some fall ideas of things I wanted to do this fall. I have some things I wanted to order for myself because this is the personal section. Some items I was waiting on. some shows I want to binge watch, some dreams, which I reached 60K on YouTube, yay. So I'm still working on reaching 50K on Instagram, getting some brand deals and all that jazz. I also wanted to track my blood pressure. I think I'm going to create some specific blood pressure worksheets instead of just writing it on this random fill paper. And then I have inbox in terms of just dumping things out here that may need to go in other sections, and just some things that I wanted to do for myself and for the family. So I'm not sure if this is the right section for that, but that's kind of where I put it just for the time being. So here's another bow from K and Coco, and I hope I'm saying that name right, but look at that gold glitter. Yeah, it's so pretty, so pretty. So I have some memo paper here that I just clipped this to. And that's the end of the personal section. Then we get to the self-care section. Self-care is kind of the same as personal, but this is just, I don't know, I feel like it's two separate things. I don't know why, I just do. So self-care, I feel like it's more like this, like vitamins, you know, stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like they should be split out. So I just have one of our cards from our shop here, and I pinned a triangle, a paper clip here, and on the back I had just tore out a piece of paper from our notepads, and I'm not sure why, I just wanted to do that, I guess, but I'm sure I'll find something to write there. Then I have vitamin regimen, and that's like vitamins that I take. I have a whole regimen. I have a skincare regimen, so that's why I feel like it's different from personal, because this is kind of where I come in to write out ideas, you know, in terms of how I want to do self-care. Immune building foods, self-care for the mind, for the body, and then I want to do for the soul. So again, constantly evolving. We'll see how that ends up. Then we get to the lists. You guys know I love making lists. I have a whole planner for lists, which I'm contemplating putting it in that Notique planner because I just love making lists. So maybe I'll revamp that and I'll show that to you guys, because you guys haven't seen that in a while. So this is where I was putting some things for camping, because we're going camping and I wanted to make sure I don't forget anything. Then I have this to-do list for personal and work here, because it's a list. I thought this was the right section to put this in. And this is just random lists of things. If I think of something, I just dump it out here. And so that's what that is. And then a to-do list of things I wanted to do for the shop. Again, it's a list. It could go in the business section, but I put it here because it's a list. Okay, and that's it for that. Then we get to the financial section, and I'm thinking about changing that to budget. I don't know. I like financial, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes, because then I will have to redo the whole thing. And I don't know if I feel like doing that. So at the bottom here, we've got another dangle charm, really pretty, from K and Coco. And I have a whole bunch more that I ordered as well. And so I constantly change them out. And so what you see here is just an order tracker and some blank pages, because I'm constantly ordering things. I'm probably going to put one of these or two of these in the business section as well. And so that's all I have here, is just order stuff I need to order, stuff I ordered, stuff I'm waiting on. And I'll see how I want to, you know, change that up, because I do have a business, I do have a business plan, but I have a whole budget planner. And so, but again, I like to have these sections here that I can use to transfer it out. Like if I'm on the go, I'm probably going to have this planner over my business planner. If I'm, you know, traveling, I'm probably going to take this one as opposed to any other one, because of the sections I have here. I feel confident that I can get it in here and then transfer it where, you know, where it needs to go. Then the last section is the business section. I feel like I put it at the end because this is my life and then this is my business. I wanted to kind of still keep it a little bit separate. So on here, I had some videos I wanted to film. I had some things I wanted to add to the shop. And so that's when I'm going to put this in. I also have an inbox in here. And so eventually I think I'll pull these off and I'll use the inbox, because that's why I put it in here. And I just had some important things I needed to do, and it's on vellum. And so I just pull this off and recycle it. And then I'm blank again with no sticky notes until I need to add some more here with some other things that are urgent that I need to do. And then I just have a random sticky note here on the bottom. Then we have video content ideas. So if I'm thinking of an idea, I'm going to just dump it out here. We have an inbox. So this is stuff that I think of that I know we need to do. And this is pretty much what I go by to transfer into other planners. So we've got a couple of pages of those. And then finally, the last tab is blank because this is just fill paper. So this is where I keep just all overage of stuff, you know? So I come back here to pull things and replenish these sections. So I have my pin loop here attached at the top. Then I have some sticky notes here. So if I need a sticky note, I'm coming back here to grab it. And then it's just a blank divider dashboard and then fill paper in the back. So we've got some ideas fill paper, we've got some blank fill paper, we've got some schedule fill paper, some reference fill paper, ruled, just a whole bunch of random fill paper. Then we end it with this because I used it in the beginning, and so if I go back to the transparent cover, you'll be able to see it on the front and back. Remember, I didn't have this Notique cover, and so I wanted to be able to see something pretty on the front and on the back. So that's pretty much it. And then lastly, so this is in our shop available now in A5 size, I believe, or A6 size, and no, A5 and A6. I'm probably gonna add personal sometime in the future. So this is A5. And so basically, I think this is A5. Basically what this is a zipper pocket pouch. And so what I did with this, and I do have an option in the shop now, but you have to take note that you're gonna see the holes, but I did punch it for discs and none of the holes get in the way. And so if you want this disc punch, we will disc punch it for you. And again, look at how easily it fits in and it stays in. So I have this in the back, and this is what holds stickers. So let me show you which stickers I have back here, and then that is it, y'all. But as y'all can see, I think this thing is a bomb. I love this. And sidebar, our tabs are printed on both sides. So just in case you're here, you want to quickly get to the fitness section, you can see that. So within this pouch here, I just have our new wording stickers, and I've got just some stickers that I use a lot, you know, and I wanted to have a place to keep them. So I've got like our functional stickers in the back, just clipped by color scheme. That's like a peachy color, that's gray, and then this was from the home management box. So I just keep them here because I use them quite often and I want to be able to get to them easily. And then I have our new wording stickers. So we've got to go, we've got grocery, we've got appointment. I guess I should hold it up here so you guys can see it. So again, grocery. So that has grocery shopping, order groceries, pick up groceries, that has to go errands. And this can be printed on transparent clear paper, which is what this is, glossy or matte. That's appointment, that's to do and to-do list, that's cleaning. Isn't that so cute? Fitness, meal planning, meeting prep. And that can be for anything, but I use that for my spiritual meetings. That's for shop. So if you have a shop, that is for social media. So if you're like me, you have an Instagram presence and YouTube and all that good stuff. That's Zoom, because we're doing a lot of that. And these are miscuts, so I kept these, but these are ministry day. I use these quite a bit. So that's what I keep in the back here, just so I can have access to some stickers. And I don't always have to come up or get out of bed to get some sticker books. I can just use this along with the functional stickers here or the sticker kits, depending on what I'm planning for that week. So these are perfect. These little pouches are so perfect just to store them in. You could take them, and I go back and forth, but I had them stuck right here in the pocket, so you could do that. Or again, if you punch it for discs, you can just put it right here in the back. And that's it. And then again, we talked about the pins. Notique has all these extra pockets that you could use for other things, but I don't until I figure out what I want to do here. I just pretty much keep them blank. So look at that top view, just so you can see how pretty it is. I used to have tabs up here, but now I don't have to worry about, you know, bumping into things. I know this top is clean. The bows will fit there perfectly. And then I have all of my subjects right here in front of me. I can see every single one, and I can easily get to the section that I need to get to. So that is it for the flip through. I love to do flip throughs on my channel. Look at how easily also with those expander discs, how easily the planner closes. It's very chunky, as you can see, but it closes very well. But again, I was saying that I love doing flip throughs. I just feel like they inspire people. They help people to see how they may want to set up their planner. And they're just helpful. And I love watching a good flip through. So I'm low-key thinking about adding gold discs to this because I feel like the gold discs may look really good. So we'll see if maybe this changes even further. And I put some gold, like the gold up against that cream is so gorgeous. I just love the clear discs though, so I'm torn. So we have the gold metal, and we are getting these in this size as well, 1.50. We do have the 1.50 in black metal and in gray metal and in rose gold metal and clear. So I have options. So we'll see how this ends up evolving, but I love showing you guys my planner setup, and hopefully you enjoy watching. And let me know if you guys have any questions. I try not to say shop that much, but you guys know that pretty much everything is from the shop, just in case you're wondering. You can browse around to see if you want certain items based on what you've seen here today. So thank you guys so much again. I'm going to be doing a business planner flip through as well, so stay tuned for that. But I appreciate you guys for watching today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoyed this video so much so that you'll give me a thumbs up and you will consider subscribing to my channel, and you'll come back and catch another video, in which case I'll see you guys then.